ja, soweit ich weiß, das ist Molly.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Pickdroppers. Back at it again with my second conference championship gameplay. Now, if you guys watched my first, you're probably wondering, why is there a second conference championship gameplay? Now, the reason for that is because my first one got the game, for some reason, it just didn't count. I don't know why. Maybe he, disconnected me or something. I don't know, but it just didn't count. So we're in our second conference championship game. Definitely annoyed that we have to play this game twice because we did win the first one. But like you guys see right there, Ryan Mathews out here breaking so many tackles. He ends up scoring a touchdown, and we end up going up 7-0. Definitely a very good start to this game. And you guys see my opponent wearing the Eagles unis. The Eagles right now 8-1, looking very good. They right now have the best record in the NFL, and so we're going to see if we can try and slow him down, even if it's on Madden Ultimate Team. You guys see right there, he almost throws a beautiful dot, but he does not, and he ends up punting the ball to me. We end up taking over at our own 37-yard line. You guys see 2nd and 13 right there. We almost thread the needle, but we do not, and we end up dropping the ball. 3rd and 13, should have thrown it to A, but we did not. And my opponent ends up stopping us, forcing us into a 4th down. We end up hitting my opponent with the out route for the 1st down. And Brian Mathews, like he always does, he falls forward every time. We end up getting a 1st down. We are right now in very good field position inside our opponent's red zone, up 7-0. And we're nearing halftime right there. We end up getting a beautiful blocks by our O-line. Right at the 4-yard line, I try to get in with Ryan Mathews. We get down to the 1-yard line, and we end up QB sneaking into the end zone, going up 14-0. And then you guys will see right here, one play for my opponent. He ends up throwing a beautiful throw straight right there, shaking our opponent, or our players, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. Sorry about that. But we end up going up 7 points, or he ends up making it only a 7-point game. And right here, I'm trying to score right before half, trying to put up some points. Right here, 1st and 10, we end up throwing it deep and almost coming down with the completion, but we do not. And you guys know I like to throw my short passes. Right here, we can't really do that. But if we can get out of bounds, that would be huge. We do not. We only have 3 timeouts. We have to waste one of them there because we did not get out of bounds. Right here, we end up throwing it down the middle. I thought it would be worth it, even though we do have to waste another timeout. Only have 1 timeout left. We have nobody open right here. I end up throwing the ball away. 2nd and 10, 10 seconds left. Nobody open right now that I feel comfortable throwing it to, so we end up throwing it away. 4 seconds left. I don't want to risk it. So we end up kicking the field goal, going up by 10 points. Definitely a nice, comfortable lead right there. And you guys see my opponent trying to put up some points at the start of the half. He's definitely wasting a good amount of clock, though. He has chew clock on for some reason. I don't know why. If you guys see the top right corner, it goes down to 1 second in the last 3 or 4 plays. I don't know why he wants to waste clock, because the clock is definitely not on my opponent's side. Right there, we would have gotten the user pick if our D lineman didn't get in the way. And then somehow they end up calling a roughing the kicker penalty. I don't even know how that was called. That made no sense. We didn't even touch the kicker, but my opponent ends up getting the ball, and he's trying to put up some points on, put up a touchdown, but even a field goal would make it a 1-score game. 10-point lead, 3rd and 13. He has so much time, not able to find anybody. So the penalty kind of went in my way because it did waste a good amount of clock. It is a 10-point game, though. And we want to put up at least 3 points to make it a 2-score game. We definitely don't want him to get the ball back in the 3rd quarter. And right there, horrible read by me. Beautiful defense by my opponent. We end up having to punt the ball. You guys will see my opponent has a beautiful return with Deion Sanders. Prime time. He gets all the way down to my 33-yard line. But he ends up fumbling the ball, and so we end up getting the ball back. That was a huge turnover by my players. I don't understand how I forced the turnover. I just touched him, and that definitely sucks for my opponent. 13. We end up finding a beautiful pass down the middle, getting the first down, and we're just going to try and waste out the clock as much as we can with Ryan Mathews. He's such a good player. You guys see right here, nobody open. I end up threading the needle to my running back, and we end up getting the first down. Game over. My opponent ends up quitting, and we end up going to the Super Bowl. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and write a comment down below on what you would like to see next. It's your boy Pickdroppers, and I'm out. Peace!